was supposed to be a quiet Saturday morning, just the sound of sprinklers and birds outside. But 10 minutes later, the street was flashing red and blue, and all because of one simple request: a man asking his neighbor's kid not to walk through his yard. 2 police cruisers rolled to a stop in front of house number 32, DeAndre Collins's place. Across the street, Melinda Keene stood waving her phone, still recording. She shouted, "He threatened me!" Neighbors peeked through their curtains. DeAndre just stood there, calm, tired, and a little heartbroken. The officer asked, "Sir, what happened here?" DeAndre said quietly, "Nothing, officer. I just asked her son to stop cutting through my yard." Melinda snapped, "He scared my boy." The officer sighed. "Do you have proof?" DeAndre nodded, opened his phone, and pressed play. On screen, Melinda's teenage son hopping the fence, stomping a garden light, laughing. The officers watched in silence. Even the flashing lights seemed to slow. Melinda's tone changed. "It was an accident," DeAndre replied. "3rd time this week." They took notes, called it a misunderstanding, and left. But the neighborhood didn't forget. Brookhaven Estates, the kind of place people dream about. Perfect lawns, matching mailboxes, smiling neighbors. DeAndre and his wife, Monica, had lived there 6 years. They worked hard for that home, every corner painted with pride. Most neighbors were kind, but not Melinda Keene. She ran the HOA like a courtroom. If your grass grew too high, you'd hear from her. If your light was too bright, you'd hear from her. DeAndre used to laugh it off, but slowly, her constant corrections wore him down. Then came her son, Brandon, loud, careless, and always cutting through his yard. At first, DeAndre ignored it. Kids make mistakes, he thought, until the garden lights began to break, one after another. He checked his security cameras, and there it was. Brandon, jumping the fence, crushing a light, laughing at the camera. Monica warned, "Be careful talking to him. You know how his mom twists things." DeAndre smiled softly. "I'll be polite. This isn't about her. It's about respect." Next morning, DeAndre saw Brandon again. "Hey, buddy," he called kindly. "Could you stop walking through here? You've broken some of my lights." Brandon froze, embarrassed. "Sorry, sir. It's just faster." "No problem," DeAndre said. "Just use the sidewalk next time." Simple, resolved, or so he thought. That night, the camera caught him again. Same path, same broken light. Only this time, the boy looked right into the camera and smiled. Next morning, DeAndre saw Brandon again. "Hey, buddy," he called kindly. "Could you stop walking through here?" "You've broken some of my lights." Brandon froze, embarrassed. "Sorry, sir. It's just faster." "No problem," DeAndre said. "Just use the sidewalk next time." Simple, resolved, or so he thought. That night, the camera caught him again. Same path, same broken light, only this time, the boy looked right into the camera and smiled. The next day, DeAndre walked out to talk again. But before he could speak, Melinda stepped out, phone in hand. Her voice was sharp. "What do you think you're doing talking to my son?" "Just asking him not to cut through my yard," DeAndre replied. "You don't have the right to speak to him." "I tried talking to you," he said. "You told me boys will be boys." Her face turned red. "That's not what I said." He showed her the footage, Brandon smashing the light. Her voice cracked. "You can't record my child." "That's illegal." DeAndre stayed calm. "It's my property." "Perfectly legal." She stepped back, shouting, "You're threatening me." "I'm calling the police." Before he could respond, she was already dialing 911. "Hello, there's a man being aggressive toward me and my son." DeAndre just stood there, hands open, heart sinking. Minutes later, sirens, lights, spectators. He kept his hands visible, didn't argue, didn't move. When the video played again, the truth was clear. But the eyes watching him had already judged. That night, someone posted the clip online. Title, "Man Confronts Teen, Police Called." By morning, the whole neighborhood had seen it. Minutes later, sirens, lights, spectators. He kept his hands visible, didn't argue, didn't move. When the video played again, the truth was clear, but the eyes watching him had already judged. That night, someone posted the clip online. Title, "Man Confronts Teen, Police Called." By morning, the whole neighborhood had seen it. In a small village, a cat named Whiskers discovered a magic fish in a pond. The fish promised 3 wishes in exchange for its freedom. Whiskers wished for endless fish, a cozy bed, and a bell that rang softly. The fish granted all 3 wishes and swam away, leaving Whiskers content and purring. In the Sunbrook Havens Facebook group blew up. He overreacted. Maybe the kid deserved it. Always drama on that street. Monica said. Let it go, DeAndre whispered. Truth shouldn't need defending. But truth, in the age of videos, does. A week later, the HOA emailed everyone. All disputes must go through official channels. No names. But everyone knew. Melinda posted again. Feeling unsafe in my own neighborhood, and sympathy poured her way. Then someone edited the footage, cutting it before DeAndre showed the proof. Now it looked like he'd cornered the boy. Caption, aggressive man yells at teenager. Suddenly, he was the villain. In the grocery store, people whispered. At church, they stared. Monica held his hand at dinner. People will forget. He nodded. Maybe, but not the lesson. 2 weeks later, an HOA meeting was called. Every seat was taken. Tension hung heavy. Melinda spoke first, voice polished. I only wanted my son to feel safe. Then DeAndre stood. I never raised my voice. I never touched anyone. I asked for respect, that's all. He played the full, uncut video, gasps, murmurs, silence. The HOA president leaned forward. Well, I think that settles it. Melinda's confidence cracked. I overreacted. DeAndre said gently, happens to all of us. By next week, the posts disappeared. The whispers slowed. Peace began to return. DeAndre didn't post his side, didn't boast. He just fixed the last broken garden light. Across the street, Melinda stood quietly on her porch. No phone this time. He looked up once, nodded politely, and went back to work. That night at dinner, Monica said, You could move somewhere quieter. He smiled. Peace doesn't come from the address. She said softly, You did the right thing. He nodded. Sometimes doing the right thing feels wrong for a while. He took a sip of coffee, staring at the soft glow of the porch light. The new one. Life settled. Brandon stayed on his side of the fence now. The garden bloomed again. One evening, a new neighbor asked, So what really happened with all that drama? DeAndre smiled. Depends who you ask. He wasn't angry anymore, just wiser. Truth, he said, isn't always loud. Sometimes it just waits for the noise to die down. A few weeks later, while fixing his porch light, he saw Melinda walking by with her son. She slowed, looked nervous, then said softly, I'm sorry. DeAndre paused. Apology accepted. No speeches. No bitterness. Just closure. As she walked away, Monica joined him. That felt good. He smiled. Yeah, not because she said sorry, but because I didn't need it anymore. The street glowed quiet under a pink sunset. Kids played. Lawns shimmered. Peace had finally returned. DeAndre locked the fence gate, looked at his garden light, and whispered, Some fences protect property, some protect peace. And sometimes, they protect your dignity.